Welcome to the screening of Refugee Q&A I December. We are very pleased to welcome you here today to the Hyde Park Picture House. My name is Dora, and I'm a mental health assessment worker for PAFRAS, Positive Action for Refugees and Asylum Seekers. It's professionally and personally a pleasure to present this film. Professionally because I have been working with refugees for some time, and it's a privilege really to get to know people with such richness and such interesting stories to share. And personally because I have worked in these refugee camps that we'll get to know today in the film, and it feels, after that, a certain responsibility to share the stories that I heard with other people. So I'm very pleased that Chris, here present, the film director, made this film, and I hope that you enjoy it. I would like to introduce Chris here. I don't know if you want to do that for yourself.
All right. I'd also like to thank everybody for coming out and watching this film. This is really something for me. It's my first film. I hope you enjoy it also. I'd like to thank Dora and everyone at PAFRAS for working together with other nonprofit organizations here to make this happen. This is really exciting. Anything else you want to say?
Utami Anile.
More than half the country has left, approximately.
They control everything. If you're viewed as a threat to the power of the government, you could be arrested. So the members of his own cabinet were rounded up and arrested and put into prison.
Human rights is a myth in Eritrea. We barely know what our rights are. We only know our duties.
This is where they live.
Thank you, everybody. I just wanted to make something that I would want to watch. I think, it's difficult to make those decisions about who your audience is going to be. Once you make that decision, that influences everything. That influences what kind of music I wrote. I mean, that's my band that's doing music, so what kind of music we write. Putting myself in it was pretty painful. That wasn't the plan initially. My plan initially was to go to the refugee camps and find one refugee and take their story and kind of multiply that by the thousands of refugees that leave the country. When we came back and I watched the footage, there wasn't really that one story from one person that could tell it accurately. So I decided to make it a story about us leaving our home, meeting people who have left their home, and how easy it is for us, despite our tiny little problems, how easy it is for us to come home when others could not. So, I mean, for me, like I said, I just wanted to make something that I wanted to watch, and people like me would want to watch. If a documentary, in my opinion, is too sad, I'll change the channel to something else. So putting a little bit of humor in, those are always difficult decisions, but I think it helps kind of spoon feed some of the issues to people. On the website there are deleted scenes and everyone's interview. I wanted to have some transparency for the film, so on the website there's interviews from everyone, complete, unedited, and translations.
What's the political reason why the BBC and the West and the world in general aren't helping or telling us about this?
I don't know. I don't know why. I think a lot of media, the big problem with media is, for me, when we approached some networks about the film, a lot of times they would say, well, that's nice and all, but really what we're looking for is kind of soccer moms getting their dream home. So I think it's a sad story that that a lot of, in my case, Americans, it's easier to ignore than to know the truth. So I don't know if that helps you at all with your answer, but that's what I've got.
What do you hope to come out of this? So this isn't like another one of those situations where we watch a movie and say, that's sad, and it's time to go home.
Yeah, what can you do? I think you could, Europe is, and I'm sure you're seeing a lot of refugees coming in. I would welcome them, first of all. Now that you know where people are coming from, you know the struggles that they face. That's an amazing first step. Supporting organizations like PAFRAS and helping people out. Just being a good human being, I think, is the best we can do.